It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they're keeping pace with their win total from last season, holding steady, though they'd like to move the needle and continue to improve. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
Oh, you might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's got some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
no.
Those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Nuggets in Denver. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then it's McDermott. And it's Scott in at the 4. Now here is Smith. George Hill missing his last shot. Love, no good. McDermott kicks to Ellis. Turner against King. Pick up by Hill. Ellis outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ellis has got the first points up on the board for Indiana.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
To the paint, it's tipped. Turner with the steal. 3-on-3. Indiana moving it around. Misses off the right iron. Indiana on D, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Here's Ellis, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Screen by Ellis. And Scott has it in the corner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Monte Ellis showing you he can body up the defender there.
Indiana on D. 4-point game. Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Hill against Irving. Turner with a screen on Irving. Hill passes to Turner. King with the block. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. That's good.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Lets it go with the 3. Ellis can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Ellis, following the miss by J.R. Smith. Ellis outside. Now Hill. His last outing, he had 18 points. Just 4 to shoot. Ellis dishes to Hill. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. James outside. The kick out to Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Turner. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Doug McDermott. LeBron kicks to Love. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Feeds to Scott. 8 feet away. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Now here's Love. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Hill. Ellis outside. The offensive rebound. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron right side. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Ellis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make. And
it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
McDermott kicks to Hill. Turner with a screen on Irving. Irving with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Irving.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Ellis. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. It's a pick by Love. And a wide open look for Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season. 13th in scoring, and his passing speed.
Saved this team's bacon in several games last year. And, oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league, too.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cephalosha comes in for Smith. And Indiana with a change here, too. Hill's checked in. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Hill penetrating. Hill up top. It's back to Hill. Inside, Turner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And Freak throws it down. And you're in the NBA, time becomes your most precious resource. And Clark, from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting in extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Irving dishes to Freak. They set the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And here's Hill for 3. Shot's good. Hill's got 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cavaliers trailing. James kicks to Freak. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hill with it. He's got 6. Shoots off the screen. And it's King with the rebound. LeBron outside. Wants to get it to Irving and does. To the middle. King, the pass to Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Pacers trail by 4 on the court for Indiana. C.J. Miles is out there with Scott. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Turner's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Indiana. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 19 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Indiana trailing here. From deep, Miles. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith kicks to Irving. Dishes it to Freak. Back to Irving. The 3. Nice D from Scott. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game Mike Scott is having. 9 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Love kicks to Freak, and Turner with the block. Here's Carter Williams. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And the Pacers lead by 2. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's a good screen. The drive by James. Out to Smith. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Hill kicks to Scott. Pulls from the top of the key. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Shots good by Turner.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And Freak throws it down hard.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Irving against Carter Williams. Clock at 6. Hill, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Carter Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
LeBron kicks the Freak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris.
Just an amazing game for Turner. 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Oh, my gosh, I just got that.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling. Chance to look at the numbers for Carter Williams. Good season for him last year. 9th in assists. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everybody involved.
And Love has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 3. Here's McDermott. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Love kicks to Irving. There's the pick. J.R. Smith on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 10 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pacers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Carter Williams kicks to Hill. Turner with a screen for Hill. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hill's got his third basket of the night right there. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. To the paint, here's King. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the rejection by James. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Turner against Love. Carter Williams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Hill, he's checked in for Scott.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Turner with a screen on Smith. McDermott, no one around him. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 7 points for Doug McDermott.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Here's Irving. James kicks to Freak.
Oh! Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Irving gets a screen from King. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-5 run here. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Hill penetrating. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here's the screen. LeBron dishes to Freak. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Turner passes to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, here's Hill, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Irving kicks to James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pacers leading by 5. Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Irving, and the basket is good. Got it to go through. And so we wrap up the first half.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I control the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I work in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's King at the 5. Roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Ellis kicks to Scott. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Smith against Hill. To the middle. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Scott dishes to Hill.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That's exactly how you win the rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Turner with the steal. And here are the Pacers now. Pacers leading by 8. Left side, Scott. 8 feet away, and he gets it to go. He's got 12.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. They set the pick. Now here's McDermott. T right on him. Hill has the open look. Cavaliers with the rebound. King's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Love. James kicks to Freak. Cannot hit. Hill with some nice D. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ellis has got 12 in the game.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance.
I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Smith drives in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Monte Ellis.
Just absolute domination in this one for Smith. 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Timeout charges to the Pacers. Nice job, Cavaliers girls. Be safe, fans. We feel pumped up now.
Pacers leading by 10. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Smith against Ellis. Outside Turner. 6 to shoot. And here's Hill for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Pass to Freak. Turner with the steal. Hill against Irving. Hill passes to Ellis. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And that one's good.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's two.
James dishes to Smith. Here's King. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 24 points for Freak.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Turner against Love. Left side, Scott from 18 feet away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. King's got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's James. Cleveland moving the ball around. King, that's good. Pacers leading by 11. Ellis outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
To the middle, here's King, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. He's got 12 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Freak.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
James, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Passes it to Scott. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Scott's got 15.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Monte Ellis. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 16 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Both free throws good from Love. Pacers leading by 14. And here is Hill. 16 points for him. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. And it's Love, top of the key. The drive by James. That's good. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Ellis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 8th assist in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside. Move the ball.
James outside. McDermott with a steal. Ellis against Smith. Ellis outside. He feeds it to McDermott. For three, Hill. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Scott with a screen on Irving. Hill passes to Scott. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable.
Pacers leading by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Doug McDermott. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Bogut. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. And he gets it to go. And that's now 18 points for Hill.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
They set the pick. LeBron dishes to Freak. Turner with the steal. Ellis with it. He's picked up by James. Fires the three. Ellis can't get it to go.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Love with a wide open look. Again, Love missing. And Indiana shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got 15 points in just the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 14. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. For the three. And LeBron James good for three.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Smith against Ellis. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Freak kicks to Smith. Now the pass to Love. The tray. And with that shot, the Indiana lead's cut down now to just 10 on the basket from LeBron.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Hill passes to Ellis. From deep. The shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hill dishes to Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Smith, good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 18 points for Smith.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Down low, here's Turner. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Freak sets a screen for Smith. Love outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's McDermott. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pacers lead by 9.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. And that's now 30 points for Freak. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pick up by Hill. And Turner kicks to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. Back to Turner. Shot from 12. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
McDermott kicks to Turner. Hill with it. Now Smith defending. They double him with Freak. Here's Bogut. Cavaliers with the rebound. J.R. Smith on the wing. Offensive rebound. King uses both hands to slam it down.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Shots good by Ellis.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Screen by Bogut. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Turner with the screen for Hill. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. King with the block. James outside. McDermott with the steal. On the wing, Hill. Here's the screen. Jumper off the screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bogut kicks to McDermott. Indiana moving the ball around. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second thing. And Indiana making a change here. Scott's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeBron outside, inside, and Freak throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And here's Hill for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Turner with a screen on Smith. Scott, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Ellis. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.